Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Tuesday morning. It's November the 16th. I'm in Oklahoma City. But came up yesterday for the pastors conference, our state pastors conference, and also our annual meeting started last night, and we'll finish up today. But anyway, so I'm coming to you a little bit different setting this morning, but wanted to join you just for 2 or 3 minutes to share with you what's on my heart. This morning, we'll talk about trying to live spot free. The Bible tells us to keep ourselves unspotted from the world. And that's in James chapter 1 verse 27. So how does the world spot or soul us in the first place? Well, it all starts, with friendship with the world. In James chapter 4, verse 4, it says this: Don't you realize that friendship with the world makes you an enemy of God? I say it again: if you want to be a friend of the world, you make yourself an enemy of God. This leads to a love for this world. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15, it says, do not love this world nor the things it offers you. For when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you. And then you see it's our love for the world that results in our conformity to this world. And we read in Romans chapter 12 verse 2, don't copy the behavior and the customs of this world. Let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. I think we find a classic example of this in the book of Genesis. When the angels, when they came to deliver, Lot, out of Sodom and Gomorrah, they had to practically drag him out of the city. So how did it all start? How did all that come about? Well, the Bible tells us that, and this is in Genesis 13:12, Lot moved his tents to a place near Sodom and settled among the cities of the plain. You see, Lot, he moved closer to Sodom, maybe so that he could keep it in view. And then the next thing you know, he had moved into Sodom. But before long, then you see Sodom. He had moved. Sodom had moved into Lot, had taken over his life. You see, Lot lost his testimony, and then ultimately his own family. And when judgment fell on Sodom, he lost everything. True spirituality is primarily measured by what we do, not by what we say. And so my prayer this morning is that, let's keep ourselves unspotted from the world. Let's try to live a life that's more pleasing, to God, and allow Him to take over every part of our lives. When we allow Him to take over every part of our lives, He can much more be effective in helping keep us from being spotted by the world. And I hope that will encourage you this morning. I know, we live in a world that is becoming less friendly all the time to the church and to our teachings. And I pray that you would strive, like I'm going to strive to do, to be unspotted by the world, to not be a friend to the world. Now we need to live in the world, and we need to make a difference. And by making a difference, I mean that means living a life that's pleasing to God. And when we are pleasing to God, then the world's going to see a difference in us, and they're going to know what makes us different. And hopefully, then they'll give us the opportunity to share with them what it is that has changed us and makes us different. And so anyway, again, I hope that encourages you. I hope you have a great day today. And remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.